Welcome to the Legal Masterminds podcast. This is where sharp minds meet sharp law. We break down landmark cases, teach strategy, and keep you steps ahead. Whether you are a lawyer, law student, legal intern, or just someone who loves smart conversations. Inside this podcast, we do not just talk law, we unlock it. Want to join the community behind this podcast? Send us a DM. We promise you will love it here. Now let us get into today's case. 𝘼𝙚𝙚 and others versus Shell plc and another was decided by the High Court of England and Wales on the 20th of June 2025. The case involved Nigerian claimants from 𝘼𝙚 and 𝘼𝙚𝙚 communities. They brought environmental damage claims against Shell plc and its Nigerian subsidiary, Shell Petroleum Development Company, over extensive oil spills in the Niger Delta. The key legal question was whether Shell could be held liable under Nigerian law, both statutory and common law. For pipeline spills, the court held that the Oil Pipelines Act provided the exclusive route for claims against the license holder, Shell Petroleum Development Company. Common law claims in that context were barred. This followed the decision in Bodo versus Shell Petroleum Development Company. However, for non-pipeline spills, such as those from wells or other installations, common law claims remained valid. These included negligence, nuisance, and the rule in Rylands versus Fletcher. The court then considered the defense of third-party interference. Shell argued that sabotage broke the chain of liability, but the court disagreed. Under the Oil Pipelines Act, Shell could still be liable if it failed to take reasonable steps to prevent foreseeable sabotage, for example by not maintaining or monitoring its pipelines properly. At common law, third-party interference was not an automatic defense. In Rylands versus Fletcher, Shell would only escape liability if the interference was unforeseeable. If Shell continued a known nuisance or failed to stop a leak, liability still attached. On the issue of illegal refining, the court withheld judgment. The claimants argued that Shell's negligence allowed stolen oil to be refined illegally, which caused more harm. Shell described this as an independent criminal act that broke the chain of causation. The court said more facts were needed but warned that such claims would face serious legal obstacles. On limitation periods, the court applied a 5-year limit under Rivers state law for private claims, running from the date of first damage. But it confirmed that constitutional and human rights claims under Nigerian law had no limitation period. Shell also argued that its cleanup efforts, or regulatory certifications, should bar further claims. The court rejected this. Cleanup could only be a valid defense if it restored the land to its original state. A government certificate alone was not conclusive and could be challenged. The judgment also clarified that Nigerian courts would not presume that a statute displaces common law rights unless that intention is clearly stated. Crucially, Shell plc, the UK parent company, remained exposed to common law liability. The Oil Pipelines Act only shielded the Nigerian license holder, not the parent company. The court left some key issues open for trial. These include causation for spills linked to illegal refining. It emphasized that such matters would require careful factual analysis. This judgment reflects the growing influence of Nigerian statutory and constitutional law in transnational litigation, alongside established English tort principles. It also shows the court's unwillingness to let technicalities override corporate responsibility, especially when the harm is foreseeable and preventable. Hope you enjoyed this case. Now imagine having access to minds that break down the law like this every single week. Why not join our Legal Masterminds community today? We do more than analyze cases. We build legal giants. One thing we promise you: you will stay up to date with Nigerian law, master powerful legal strategies, and connect with people who think just like you. Our next meeting is this coming Saturday at 8 p.m. West African time. We are always prompt, no delays. Send us a DM to join. The seat is yours if you are ready. Till next time, stay learning, stay bold, stay sharp.